Hello and welcome. This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Divinity Original Sin 2. And I just finished off this fight with the three crocs here. That was a pretty tough fight that actually resulted in the death of Sybil here. Now, the reason that death happened was because one of the crocs could teleport around. So I moved Sybil out of contact with the croc because the croc was over here. And I engaged it with my two fighters, hoping to be able to hold it off. And it just teleported out of that contact behind Sybil and bit her. And with one bite, did something like, I think, 60 damage. And she normally can do what? She can only have 80 health, 81 health. And she was already a little wounded, so that one bite killed her. And that was like really close to the end of the fight, too. So I could have gotten out of that fight without losing anyone. But that teleporting croc really took me off guard. I wasn't really prepared for a croc that could do that. But in any case, let's go ahead and see what the rewards of this fight are. Hopefully it was worth it. Alright, so we've got some soap, some nails, and a pair of gloves. Gloves of teleportation. Okay, well that probably explains why the croc was teleporting around. Gives me some magic armor. Has this, -1 lucky charm. Not exactly sure what that does, but I did note when the croc was using its teleporting ability, it did seem like it did a little bit of damage to itself. Now the croc had a lot of health, and the damage didn't seem like it was that much. But that does kind of make me not really want to use it. I'm not really sure of that. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. But if there was anyone I would give it to, it'd probably be Loesch here. Because that seems to make the most sense. To have her character have the ability to teleport around. Because she's a spellcaster. I don't want her in frontline combat. And this is a way she can get out of that without getting attacks of opportunity against her. Sybil, we don't have to really worry about because she has an ability that allows her to break engagements without drawing those attacks of opportunity. But Loesch can't do that. So I think that'd probably be the best idea. Whether or not I'm going to equip it yet, I haven't decided. Because I really don't know the effects of that -1 luck. Also looks like there's a barrel over here, so I'll go ahead and loot that as well. And it's full of fish. All right. And let's loot the other two crocs. Okay, just a little bit of gold. And a repair hammer. Alright, so neither one of them had the teleportation gloves, so it must have just been this one croc that could teleport. I really wasn't paying close attention to that. Oh, I missed a fish. One on the ground. Sometimes you have to be careful to not miss anything. But I wasn't really paying attention to the combat. It must have just been this one that could teleport. Which, for the combat, really not something I was prepared to handle. A giant croc that can teleport around the battlefield. I honestly think I could have gotten away without losing anybody if that wasn't the case. Doesn't look like there's anything over here. Now, there was... Ooh, almost have missed... Oh, this is locked. Now, I do have lockpicks. I'm going to come back to that. I also have a key. I don't know if the key would go to that, though. Because I got that from the dog, and the dog mentioned something about it going to a door, I thought. Alright, so we have some victims of the crocs. Just to look around, I see an oil barrel. Looks like I can pick it up. Oh, yeah, okay, I can put it right in my inventory. I'm going to give that to Sybil, because Sybil, I think, has the most ability to use things like that. In the combat with the crocs, I used a fire arrow to set off an oil barrel that was out. Looks like I can go up a ladder. I don't know what's up there just yet. I want to check this body first. Okay, so we have a identifying glass, a healing potion, and a bloodstained journal. So... we'll go ahead and take all of those things. Books. To read books or notes, open the inventory and interact with the object. Okay, good. Okay, identifying glass. You found an identifying glass. If you're a lore master, which I don't think I am. Oh, if your lore master ability is high enough, you'll be able to identify items. Okay. That's interesting. So... says these are equipped. I don't remember equipping them. You know, I'm going to go ahead and equip her. She now has the ability to teleport. Okay, throw an item or character up high and drop to the ground, dealing... Oh! So it was teleporting itself, but it could have teleported other things. Interesting. Okay. So that's like a multi-use item. I like that. Oh, the book. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. So we do that, and then we say read. All right. If the rumors are true, I'll be rich as an ancient. Can't expect less from the king's vault, even one on a prison island. If it's anything like the Silver Glen jails, getting out will be as easy as getting in. They'll take a sorcerer. They'll take any sorcerer these days. That's easy enough to fake. Landed, found a good mark right away. Says he's got a teleporter spell. I can filch easy enough. Just had to say I'd escape with him. Far be it from me to lead a stranger to all that gold, though. So close, I can almost smell it. The vault ought to be just outside the prison. If I can believe Barbara, her map's my golden ticket. I see it behind my lids when I close my eyes. All right, so there's a vault of gold somewhere that person was trying to use the teleportation gloves to get into. And I guess the Crocs killed this character and ate the glove, which gave them the ability to use the glove somehow. All right, well, we got a bloodied torso. Is that an item we pick up? All right, so we're collecting body parts. You have a leg. How about having a torso? And maybe we can construct a body at some point. And we also have intestines. I already have some of that, so I'll just hang on to that, I guess. Well, you know what? Our dead body needs intestines. Here you go. Okay. Anything else? Oh, we got a severed head. A bloodied arm. All right, we almost have a full body here. And arm. So we've got an arm, a leg, a head, a torso, and some intestines. Anything else? All right, so we're missing a leg and an arm. And maybe we can make ourselves a zombie. I don't know. All right, let's just check around here, make sure there isn't anything that we can do. All right, perception, traps, and secrets. Something hidden has been revealed. The higher your wits, the more likely to reveal traps and secrets. I missed what it was. Is it over here? Oh, I think I know what I might have to do here. I missed what it was. Oh, maybe this is it. The dirt here appears to have been freshly dug. If you have a shovel, or if you happen to be a lizard, you can dig here to check for buried treasure. Okay, I didn't know lizards could do that. I guess that's a bonus. And I get some pants out of the deal. Okay, let's take that. All right, so right now I'm just wearing prisoner pants, which does absolutely nothing as far as I understand. So we can get some leather pants here, which gives me water resistance and the ability to dodge. It also gives me some physical armor. So I will be wearing that on my main character. And the pants, I guess, are completely pointless now. So we can sell that if we want. And we are wearing a little bit fancier clothes now. All right, so let's go up the ladder. All right, so if I find dirt mounds, I can use them. There's a basket, bottle of water. I have a feeling I can't get over there, but you know what? I'm curious. Could I teleport myself over there? And there was like a chest on a rock earlier that I saw. I don't remember where that was. That might have even been out of the prison itself. Prison, fort, whatever. I'm not going to do that, but that's something that I could do. I could teleport over here. Probably would want to heal myself up before I even think about doing that kind of stuff, though. All right, so there was a chest over here. And I believe I have Sybil equipped with the lockpicks, so I will switch to her character now. I don't see it in her taskbar. Maybe we just need to equip it. Where are the lockpicks? I could have swore I had some. Oh, maybe it's in her backpack. No? Huh, I could have swore I had lockpicks somewhere. Oh yeah, right here. Lockpick. Alright. Let's see what happens here. Maybe she can't use it. Maybe that's a problem. Because I don't think I gave her any abilities to do, like, thieving and stuff. Let's see. 7. You know what? Maybe you don't need to even do that. Let's just see. Okay, to open a locked door or chest, you can find a key. Learn lockpicking or use brute force. Okay, so I don't think she has that learned. Let's check her real quick. So we're a ways away from getting to a next level. And I don't see lockpicking anywhere in here. Scoundrel is a thing, but I don't see lockpicking. So unless it's civil abilities, which I don't think we leveled up last time. Personality, craftsmanship, and nasty deed. Sneaking and thievery. Okay. But no mention of lockpicking. Alright, well, let's try the key. So I'm going to assume that that isn't what we do. If we had the right key, I'm assuming it would just work. I'm going to try the lockpick, and if it doesn't let me do it, it doesn't let me do it. Alright, thievery level too low, and it burned it from us, too. Wow. Okay. Well, lesson learned, I guess. I don't want to do it with brute force, though. We'll just be patient. But again, I didn't see lockpicking skill anywhere. I mean, maybe it's just something that I am not seeing here. But I don't see lockpicking anywhere. I mean, sneaking thievery improves your lock. Oh, okay, there you go. Thievery does both. You know, I would say that's the biggest thing with this game. They need to be a little bit more concise with the wording they use. That is something I've mentioned in the past. Like in dialogues, it will say, I'm going to give you a rope, and then you get a backpack. That's one thing. The other thing is, when you say, need lockpicking skill, there actually has to be a skill called lockpicking. If there isn't, then call it thievery skill, because that's the skill that actually exists. I don't know if I searched these. Yeah, I probably did. Okay, never mind. You know, sometimes you just have to look in the right direction to see these things. Okay. Well, in any case, let's go ahead and take a look at that. So I already have one simple helmet. I think I'm going to give that to the Red Prince, and then switch over to the Red Prince and give him the helmet. Okay. You know, Crab, you could have warned me about the Crocs. Ass. Alright, let's go back into town, because there's only a couple more places to check, I think. I also want to find, like, there are, like, little beds you can sleep in. I want to find one of those so I can... Yeah, here we go. Heal up my characters. My character doesn't need it, but just about everybody else needs it. And we'll heal up and move out. So Bill needs it next. Oh. Okay, I guess we can... Coming soon, party dialogues. And then we'll go with the last character here. Alright, nice and healed up. And it's free, so why not? Take some more fish. Get my fish collection going. Alright, so the next place I want to check is over here. I see there's a bit of the map that I haven't yet explored. And then as I've said, I remember a bit where there was a chest that I could see, but I couldn't get to, and I could use the teleportation to do that. Alright. Let me check my map again. So I want to go this way, and then come over this way, or over here. Alright, so let's go up the stairs. So I never did find that elf that I rescued here. I have no idea where she went. Okay, so I want to get up on this wall. I don't know if it's something I can do, but it looks like it is. But I don't know if I can get the camera in an angle that allows me to see that for sure. Now, I know I can't go over here because the cat killers are here. Poor cat. Oh. Loesch. Good talk. Okay. Sniff, collar, on source, gone, go. Okay. And they don't let me go over there. Alright, well. I don't think I can get where I want to go, but I do want to try that teleportation thing. So I'm going to go. I think there's a chest over this way. And we'll use that teleportation ability that Loesch has to get to it. And then there's, I think, a couple other things I need to explore. Oh, I didn't know there was a ladder here. Let's check up here. I think I've been here, but I just want to check. Yeah, okay. So I've been up here. There might be another ladder, though. So let's go back down. I don't know where she's going. Okay. At first, I thought she was interacting with something, but she's just having pathing problems. Okay. She'll come eventually, I think. Alright. I don't know if I checked over here in great detail, so I don't see anything. Alright, well, anyway, let's take a look at the map here. I'm fairly certain that the thing that I wanted to teleport to is somewhere over here. Oh, I can set markers. Okay, cool. We'll just go over this way. Oh, I don't know if I checked this barrel. We've got some more flowery things. I don't know the purpose of that, but might as well pick it up. Check those barrels, apparently. Alright. So I think this is the one area that I could teleport onto. Now, that's not a chest. That's just a basket. But, Loesch, I'm going to teleport me over there. Okay, me. Okay, I'm not seeing anything over here. Like, it looks like there's a ledge over here, but I don't see anything to interact with over there, unless maybe I have to actually move over to it. Okay. We've got the basket, and I don't know if there's anything in the basket. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can do anything with these baskets, so I'm just going to drop it. I mean, that might be a mistake, but it's not like a backpack where you can... Yeah, so that's as far as I can go there. Alright, so as I thought, that is something I can do. So all I need to do is grab him, bring him back over here. Fortunately, I guess his armor blocks the damage. I don't know how the armor, like, I guess when you're not in combat, it respawns. Alright, well, that's a learning experience. So as I said, I could have swore there was a chest somewhere along the coast that I could see but couldn't get to. But I don't recall where that was. And there might be also something where I can jump over to other parts of the coast that I can see, but like there's no way around to it. There's a lot of things I think I can do with this teleportation ability. Now, it could have just been that basket that I mistook for a chest, so there's that as well. For a second there, I thought I saw something. So I'm just going to be checking a lot of the coastline here just to make sure I'm not... Ooh, accidentally clicked on the wrong... Alright, I bet you just that basket I thought was a chest. I'm just going to check a couple areas here just to be sure. No harm in checking. Because I think I'm now to more or less the beginning parts of the game. Huh. I missed this shell. So I guess it's good that I'm backtracking a little bit here, because I missed some items. Oh, okay. So we can talk to these guys again. Thank the gods no Voidwoken made it into the camp. They don't usually come near these shores, but with you sorcerers, good and colored, I don't understand it. Okay, say that there was an explosion of source magic on the ship that was transporting you here. Hold your peace, or challenge her. The ancient empire has used source for millennia with no ill effects. Why is it the divine order is suddenly so certain of its malignancy? Sure, but not the divine's dead Lucian and the 7 he had held inside him. Without them, we're like lambs in a deep dark wood. The wolves can smell us, and our shepherd's gone. So, did you see what happened or not? Alright, we'll say this, I think. What do you mean, explosion? What happened? Okay. So the whole story, one of the sorcerers on board broke free from her collar and tried to escape casting a source spell. Then the Voidwaken came, and the rest is wreckage. Avoid going into details. Say you didn't see where it came from. Lie. Okay, I'm going to say the truth because I just want to hear. Broke free from her collar. Gods. Just when you think things can't get worse. I hope the rumors are true then. And Dallas is gone and found that cure already. Anyhow, that ain't your concern just yet. You ought to head in. Get yourself settled. Find something to eat. Try and get comfortable, you hear? This place isn't a punishment. It's a protection. Okay. Maybe if we'd gotten here sooner, maybe we might have been able to... He was a good man. Well, I don't know that. But we got a little bit of dialogue there. Alright, so I think I'm mistaken because I don't remember anything being further up the path. So I'm just going to go back now. Out of curiosity, though, there is this kind of like whirlpool-y thing. And I don't know if that was something I looked at when I was... Oh, yeah, you know what? I missed all kinds of things, so... I guess we might as well take a look. Yeah, I don't know if I took a look at this. Okay, the great Brachus Rex looks to the horizon. Okay. Well, there is somebody over here. Alright, well, we'll check that in a second. I want to see what's up here. Alright, so nothing that way. And then we've got like a child. The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of his head. He spots you, and his arms snap to his sides. Okay, so he's up to something. I'm not supposed to talk to lizards. Okay. We'll say that's a pity. Lizards are famed storytellers. Really? Like what kind of stories? Tell them that you know an excellent one about a dragon king. Or famed lizard adventurer who slew the seven-headed snake of a ram. Either of those would sound interesting. Well, a boy probably would want to hear action, and this is action here. So we'll recount the slaying of the seven-headed snake of a ram. Seven-headed snake? That sounds scary. Can I hear it anyway? All right. You warmly tell the tale of Visha, but despite your best efforts, you notice that your knowledge of legends and monsters is somehow upsetting the child. Are you a sorcerer? One of those guys that bring the bad void things here? All right. We'll say, nod that you are, but he has something around his neck, so maybe he is too. The child looks at you straight on, unafraid, searching your face. He lifts his mirror to his nose, closes one eye, and looks at himself. I don't see any source on me, on you or me. I guess they're wrong or crazy. Okay, well, they may well be wrong and crazy. Maybe you're right. At least they don't mind where anyone goes. They know we can't leave the island, and it's a lot nicer out here than inside. All right, ask him if his parents know where he is. They're gone now. The magisters took them already. I guess now they're cured, and maybe they're waiting for me back at home. But we all know what the cure is. It's lopping your head off. You know, best way to cure the disease is to just kill the patient, right? Say it isn't safe out here. Your ship was attacked by Voidwoken not far off the shore. I saw. I guess a lot of people died, but you didn't. Ask him why he doesn't seem scared. I guess I am, but it's just normal to be scared. Nowhere isn't scary. Alright, we'll say he needs to find somewhere safer to go. There isn't anywhere safer. That's what I mean. You'll see. Alright, well, I guess that's as much as we're going to get out of him. Oh, more stuff. Okay, nothing. Nothing. Alright, well, I think, you know what? This is probably a good point to put a cut in the video. So, I think the directions of travel have narrowed for sure. And I'm now going to go back to that place where it looked like a bunch of people were butchered. I don't know what we'll find there, but we'll check that out. And there might have been something else that I saw that I can't quite remember right now that we could explore as well. And there's also that fighting pit, I think. So there might be two or three more areas that I need to check out. In any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.